All right, Sifa. So I know I didn't ask you before, but how big of a deal is, or how big of it is to you that the kids not only get, um, you know, self-defense skills, but what does it mean for them in the classrooms?
Okay, yeah, that's a huge, and a very important part, of the tradition. It's not just being the martial tradition. Like when you see the uniform, they tie the knot on the right side instead of the left. That has significance as it relates to the question of scholarship and military abilities or military knowledge. The right side means military, the left side means civil or means scholarly. But the idea is to have both, right? So you have to have what we call in Chinese mun and mo, which means martial and scholarship. You have to have the military skill and the scholarship skill. The way we break it down for the children is to be a martial artist, you have to be both strong and smart. You have to be. Because if you're just strong and not smart, then bad people who are smarter than you will use you for bad things. If you're just smart and not strong, then all you have is good ideas. You don't have the ability to put them on the ground and make them real to benefit everyone else. So that it's extremely important. It's not, we don't want just tough, strong grunts that can't think. They have to be strong. Our particular style is called Hongga Kung Fu, and in the Chinese martial arts community, our style is known for being very strong, to develop a lot of power. But our real power doesn't just come from the physical training. It comes from having a strong heart and having a strong mind. You have to have both. If you don't have those things, because those are the things that command the body. They command the body. When we do horse stance training or other endurance type of training, I ask them, because they want to stand up, shake their legs. Oh, no, sit down. I said, well, what does your thinking? Your brain or your legs? And they go, oh, my brain. I said, oh, so why are your legs telling your brain to stand up? Use your brain to tell your legs to sit down even though it hurts. So it's you have to develop the strong mind and the strong heart, as well as a strong body. And a strong mind means being an alert and smart mind. You have to have both.
If you had to break it into like a pizza,
Yes.
how much of it is is in your mindset when you're trying to teach these kids? Is it I want these kids to know how to defend themselves, and
Yes.
I want these kids to get better in their
70%. 70% is having a smart mind and being able to apply it to everyday life. Even a warrior, it's like in the urban community. You got a lot of tough guys that may carry a gun and may do a whole bunch of tough things physically, but can't balance a checkbook. That means they're not a real warrior, because there's different fronts in a battle. And you have to be skilled wherever you find yourself to be a real warrior. So where the battlefield where they find themselves is the battlefield of negative peer influence and things like that in school. So they need to excel there. So at least 70% is that.
And do you think that Kung Fu or any martial art is designed to do that?
Properly taught, absolutely. The martial art, there's different perspectives, I like to say, rather than different styles of martial art. There's different schools. The differences are not important. What's most important is the quality of the instruction and the balance that the student brings with dedication, perseverance, and hard work. That's what it really is. It's the quality, and then the instructor's ability. The instructor has to have the knowledge, has to have the skill, and then has to have the ability to impart both. And then that's balanced by the student's dedication and hard work.
Perfect. Awesome.